Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are here at Yoho National Park in Alberta, Canada. If you want to experience the breathtaking beauty of the Canadian Rockies without lacing up hiking boots or breaking a sweat, you're in the right place. We're sharing the ultimate lazy traveler guide with the best viewable from the car spots, scenic drives, and effortless views. Let's jump right in. We're Charlie and Christy. We build easy-to-follow destination guides so you can spend less time planning and more time exploring. Yoho National Park is located along the western slope of the Continental Divide in British Columbia, Canada. It is famous for its towering rock walls, thundering waterfalls, and vibrant glacial lakes. In Cree, Yoho expresses awe and wonder, which accurately describes its striking Rocky Mountain landscapes. Good morning, guys. We are staying at this unbelievable Airbnb here in Golden, British Columbia for the 2 nights, and just look at this view. Waking up surrounded by the towering Purcell and Rocky Mountains, breathing in that crisp mountain air, there is honestly no better feeling. Golden is such a cozy, charming mountain town, perfect for kicking back after a long day. As you can see from this drone shot, the property sits right in the heart of nature with endless pine forests sweeping across the valley floor. Being located just a short drive from the park entrance, it gives us the ultimate front row seat to the Canadian wilderness. It's quiet, super peaceful, and completely detached from the usual tourist hustle. Yesterday was absolute madness. We packed in so many sites and logged so many steps that today we are keeping it simple. No rushing, no early sunrise alarms, just a chill, steady pace. We've got 4 relaxed stops planned for today. Now, our very first stop of the day was supposed to be the famous Wapta Falls. Normally, reaching the base of Wapta Falls requires a nearly 5-kilometer round-trip hike through the forest. But since we're keeping things super relaxed on this road trip, we decided to skip the long trail completely. Instead, we took a slight detour off the main highway down Beaverfoot Road to the Wapta Falls recreation site and campsite. Look at this view right here. From this campsite viewpoint across the valley, you can look straight over the trees and see the giant curtain of Wapta Falls roaring in the distance, backed by the massive peaks of Mount Wo and Chancellor Peak. You get the thunderous roar of the Kicking Horse River and a gorgeous panoramic view right from the camping grounds, zero hiking required. It is such a clever little hack if you want to see Wapta Falls without spending an hour and a half on foot. Now, let's hop back in the car and head to our next spot, the Natural Bridge. Leaving the campsite viewpoint, we drove about 20 minutes further east on Highway 1, turned onto Emerald Lake Road, and pulled right into our second stop, the Natural Bridge. Located just off the Trans-Canada Highway, this striking rock formation was sculpted over thousands of years by the sheer force of the Kicking Horse River. What started as a small crack in the limestone bedrock was slowly carved away by rushing glacial waters, creating a natural stone archway over the roaring river. It stands as a powerful example of geology in action, showing how water can slice straight through solid rock. The water here is this unreal milky turquoise color because of the glacial rock flour coming down from the mountains. You can walk across the bridge, snap some amazing photos from the different viewing platforms, and feel the mist coming right off the rapids. When you arrive, you'll find that visiting the Natural Bridge is remarkably easy and low effort. Accessibility: a short, flat, paved pathway leads directly from the parking area to several wooden pedestrian bridges and observation platforms. It is fully accessible for strollers and wheelchairs. The viewpoints: you can view the bridge from multiple angles. Look down from the main footbridge to watch the turquoise water surge through the narrow gap under the arch, or walk to the lower viewing areas to photograph the surrounding peaks, including Mount Burgess. Time needed: plan to spend about 15 to 30 minutes here. It's an ideal short stop to pair with nearby Emerald Lake, which is only a 10-minute drive further up the road. Here is everything you need to know before you visit. Location and drive time. The Natural Bridge is situated on Emerald Lake Road, just 3 kilometers west of the small village of Field, British Columbia. It's roughly a 25-minute drive from Lake Louise and 50 minutes from Banff. Parks Canada Pass. Like everywhere in Yoho National Park, you must display a valid Parks Canada Discovery Pass or daily entry permit on your vehicle's dashboard. Amenities. The site features a decent-sized parking lot that can accommodate cars and RVs, along with vault toilets and interpretive information panels. Best time to visit: mid-morning or late afternoon offers the best light for photography without the peak midday tour bus crowds. Before you step onto the viewing platforms, keep these crucial safety and seasonal tips in mind. Stay behind the fences. Never climb over the safety railings onto the slippery rock arch. The Kicking Horse River is extremely fast, icy cold, and dangerous. People have fallen in, and the currents under the bridge are deadly. Winter versus summer. In the summer, you'll see roaring turquoise glacial meltwater. In the winter, the river slows down, freezing into dramatic ice formations and snow-covered rock bridges. Now, we are continuing up Emerald Lake Road to one of the most famous lakes in all of North America. Emerald Lake is the largest lake in Yoho National Park, and standing here on the shoreline, the water looks like a giant glowing green gem framed by the President Mountain Range. These ancient trees reach impressive heights, creating a cool shaded canopy draped in mosses and lichens. Walking beneath them offers a quiet primordial atmosphere before stepping out onto the open lake shore. Right at the edge of the lake sits the historic Emerald Lake Lodge with its iconic wooden boathouse and cozy timber cabins tucked into the pine trees. It honestly looks like something straight out of a fairy tale postcard. Wow, look at that color. The name Emerald Lake is not an exaggeration. If you are wondering if the water here is actually as green as the photos make it look, the answer is yes. Surrounded by the towering peaks of the President Range, Mount Burgess, and Wapta Mountain, the lake gets its vivid glowing color from finely ground rock flour. As glaciers melt high up in the mountains, they carry this fine silt down into the lake, where it catches the sunlight and reflects that famous emerald hue. It is one of the most breathtaking sights in the Canadian Rockies, and the best part is how easily accessible it is. Once you arrive, there are two iconic ways to experience the lake. Rent a canoe, head over to the historic boathouse near the parking lot. Renting a canoe here is a classic Canadian Rockies experience. Paddling out into the middle of the lake gives you a 360-degree view of the amphitheater of mountains surrounding you. The Emerald Lake Loop. If you prefer to stay on land, you have to hike the Emerald Lake Loop. It's a 5.2-kilometer or 3.2-mile flat trail that wraps entirely around the shoreline. The first half is paved and fully accessible, making it great for families and strollers. As you walk to the backside of the lake, the landscape transitions into a lush, peaceful cedar and hemlock forest. Relax at the lodge. After your hike, grab a coffee, a local beer, or lunch at the beautiful Emerald Lake Lodge right on the edge of the water. Finally, keep these seasonal and safety tips in mind before you go. Summer versus winter. While summer offers canoeing and hiking, winter transforms Emerald Lake into a snowy paradise. The lake freezes over completely, making it an incredible spot for cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. Wildlife awareness. You are in prime bear country. Both grizzly and black bears are frequently spotted in the area, sometimes even right on the lake trail. Always carry bear spray, know how to use it, and make plenty of noise while hiking the loop. We could sit by this water all day, but we have one final massive stop to make before the sun goes down. We are heading over to the Yoho Valley to see one of the tallest waterfalls in Canada, Takakkaw Falls. To get to our final stop, we drove down the winding Yoho Valley Road. This road is a scenic attraction all on its own, carving through tight mountain switchbacks and dense evergreen forests. Before you hit the road, here are the essential logistics you need to know for your trip. The winding drive. Takakkaw Falls is located at the end of the 13-kilometer Yoho Valley Road off the Trans-Canada Highway. The drive itself is spectacular, but be aware, it features extreme switchbacks, longer vehicles, trailers, and RVs over 24 feet are not allowed due to tight turns. Seasonal access. Because of heavy snowfall and avalanche hazards in the valley, Yoho Valley Road is only open seasonally, typically from mid-June through mid-October. Parking and facilities. The area has a large parking lot, picnic areas, and basic vault toilets. It's also a major trailhead for backcountry alpine hikes into the Yoho Valley. In the local Cree language, Takakkaw translates to "it is magnificent," and there is truly no better word for it. Dropping a staggering 373 meters or 1,224 feet, this is the second tallest waterfall in all of Canada. Fed by the massive daily glacier high above, the sheer volume and thunderous roar of water plunging down the sheer limestone cliffs is something you will feel deep in your chest before you even see the full drop. Getting up close to Takakkaw Falls is surprisingly easy and accessible for visitors of all ages. The walk. From the main parking lot, a flat, paved, and fully wheelchair accessible pathway stretches about 650 meters toward the river. You'll cross a scenic wooden footbridge spanning the rushing glacier blue Yoho River. Feel the power. As you approach the base, prepare to get wet. The mist generated by the falling water creates a cold, refreshing spray that reaches hundreds of feet out. If you want to get closer, hold on to your hat. The wind whipped up by the water's impact is surprisingly fierce. Look up. Make sure to look near the top of the fall. You can see the water shoot outward in a massive spray before cascading straight down the mountain wall. To make the most of your visit, keep these final tips in mind. Pack a rain jacket. Even on a warm, sunny July afternoon, the icy glacial spray at the base of the falls will soak you within minutes. Bring a waterproof layer or a warm jacket. Best time of day. Afternoon is ideal because the sun lights up the face of the falls, often creating vibrant rainbows in the mist. Tomorrow, we are continuing our journey as we pack up and head right back across the pass into world-famous Banff National Park. We've got more turquoise lakes, scenic parkways, and epic views coming your way. If you loved riding along with us through Yoho today, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now, give this video a big thumbs up, and leave a comment below letting us know which of these stops is your favorite. See you guys in the next one.